Once upon a time, there was a beautiful lady in Monaco named Jennifer Morrison. Jennifer, how are you?
Hi, thank you.
Good to see you here in Monaco.
I'm thrilled to be here in Monaco.
How do you feel with all this royal glamour?
It's so beautiful, it doesn't seem real. I literally keep walking around going, is that real? Is that real? I feel like I'm just looking at beautiful paintings in every direction.
It's like a fairy tale, like the
It
TV
is.
series that you're
It truly is.
Yes.
These yachts, I don't even understand.
They're huge.
Amazing.
Yeah, how do you feel here? I mean, you came to promote the TV series, which is so successful all over the world, and everybody recognizes you. How is that feeling?
I very much love acting. I'm so grateful that I get to act every day. And
Yes.
It's not something that I ever anticipated was going to result in people knowing who I was. I grew up working on stage and doing theater. And I think in my mind, I was just always going to be an obscure, random person who was doing stage productions. So the fact that doing what I love every day turned into having opportunities to travel to beautiful parts of the world like this and be able to experience the view that we have and some of the wonderful events that are happening at this festival is mind-boggling and really awesome.
I have faith. True love isn't easy, but it must be fought for. Because once you find it, it can never be replaced.
How is your life changed after you became successful and very, very known through the TV series?
I would just say that, I used to joke when I was doing House, people would say, how did your life change? I said, well, now I live on a soundstage and I drink a lot of water. Because you work these long, crazy hours when you do these television shows. And,
Like how much?
On House, we would work 18, 19, 20 hours sometimes a day.
20 hours a day?
Sometimes,
So you
yeah.
sleep like 4 or 5 hours? No, like 3 hours.
There's rules that protect you, so you have to have turnaround time. So
Yes.
you'd have to have a certain amount of time off, but you just mean you'd start later the next day, but still work just as long. So you'd kind of keep getting later and later in the week. The starts would get later and later in the week.
And it's like 5 days a week?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We came to destroy magic, Henry. Then we found something that changed everything.
They've opened a portal.
What about your part? What intrigued you at first and really attracted you to the part?
The pilot script for Once Upon a Time was so special. It was really different than anything I'd ever read. And the role of Emma Swan, just on the page, was so intriguing because she was very strong and very tough and had had a very hard life. And yet she had other moments where she was also very vulnerable and soft and kind.
Whatever needs to be done, I will find them.
Help us.
What about your co-stars, Jennifer Goodwin and Colin O'Donoghue?
Yeah.
How is working with them?
It's wonderful. I've been so lucky. I've gotten to work with such great groups of people. Ginny Goodwin and I were friends before the show. We've known each other for years, and so for us to know that we had friends built into this job was amazing because we had to move to Vancouver and kind of leave a lot behind in order to go
Yes.
work on the show. So we definitely love having each other's friendship while we're up in Vancouver.
We have been fighting for so long. It has to end before anyone else dies.
Where's the spare time? Where's your free time?
Right now.
Giving interviews?
This is no. After this, which does feel like a vacation, obviously interviews
Yes,
are part of it, but
yes.
it's so beautiful and it's such a wonderful place. I am going to go on and travel a little bit in Europe and take some time for myself, so I will have a vacation as well.
What is the perfect day for Jennifer?
A lot of sleep.
Yeah?
I don't know. I'd say the perfect day for me would be a day where I could sleep in,
Yes.
roll out of bed, make a great cup of coffee, read the paper for a little bit, see a great old movie, hang out with friends.
Yes. And what about Prince Charming? Did you meet him?
We're always waiting for Prince Charming, aren't we?
There's no time.
No time for that. No time for that. Of course, someday,
Yes.
someday there'll be a Prince Charming.
You have to be pretty romantic to star at this TV series. Is that true?
I think so. I think you're right. You know, it's funny. Someone else just said that to me, and I never really thought of it that way. I do think that the underlying message of fairy tales is hope. You know, all these characters in search of themselves go through all sorts of adversity and have to overcome all of these trials and tribulations. And in the end, it's with the hope that things will go well and the hope that there will be a happy ending.
Where did they take Henry?
How do you imagine the Prince Charming, the ideal man, in your dreams?
Maybe I should figure that out because then maybe I'll find him.
Is that difficult?
I don't know. You know, it's funny because I think as people we really like this idea of like, oh, there's an ideal.
Yes.
I don't know if there's an ideal in anything. You know, I think that there are a lot of surprises in life, and I find that oftentimes when I'm taken by surprise by something I don't expect, it ends up being the best situation. So I'm looking forward to all sorts of surprises.
Okay, that's good. And would you like to send a message to your fans through Fox Life in Greece?
Sure. Where do I do that? Right here?
There.
Right there?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Fox Life. It's Jennifer Morrison here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your passion. Thank you so much for being fans of Once Upon a Time. We truly, truly appreciate it. Thanks for letting us do what we love every day.
Will you come to Greece?
I've been to Greece. I love Greece.
Where have you been?
I've been to Athens a couple times.
Yes.
I went to one of my very good friend's wedding. It's in Santorini, which I thought was beautiful.
Yes.
Talk about being so beautiful you can't believe it's real. And that was wonderful. But yeah, I've had absolutely wonderful experiences in Athens. Had a great time.
Lovely. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you
Thank
again there.
Happy to be here.
Bye-bye.